I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling exaggerated, that's what you.
Do you think of me on my diamond ring? Thrown out and see. Hi, moshi mame. Hey, ஒரு டவுட் எப்படி ரெண்டு வார்த்தை வந்து ஒரே மீனிங் தரும் லைக் இட்ஸ் ஒன் ஹலோ இட்ஸ் ஹலோ பதிலாக லைக் மோஷி அந்த மாதிரி தான்டா வரும் ரொம்ப நாள் கழிச்சு ஒரு மேப்குள்ளே போக போகிறேன் அதான் ஏம் பார்ட்ஸ் பி லைக் வாட் இவன் ஏன் இங்கே வரா ஸோ யா லாஸ்ட் டைம் லைவ் போனப்போ ஐ நோட்டிஸ்ட் நான் வந்து யா என்ன சொல்லுவாங்க பேர் எதுவும் சொல்லுவாங்களே ஆக்சுவலி நான் கேம் ஸ்ட்ரீம் ஆகிட்டு இருக்காதுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன் வெயிட் ஓகே ஃப்ளாஷ்பேக் நான் வந்து என்னோடய கிரிப்பை மாற்றிட்டேன் மீன்ஸ் லைக் நான் வந்து இந்த நான் ஃபேஸ் கேமே போயிடுறேன் ஓகே ஸோ இங்கே என்னோட வெஸ்ட் சும்மா இருக்காங்க ஆஃப் பண்ணி விட்டுறேன் இருக்கு ஓகே கை இருக்கா ஸோ வாட் உங்களுக்கு இங்கே இந்த கேப் தெரியுதா ஸோ என்னென்னா நான் இப்போ வந்து ஃபஸ்ட்டு இப்படி பிடிச்சிட்டு இருந்தேன் க்ளா லிட்ரலி ஓகே ஸோ நான் அதை வந்து இப்போ என்னவா மாற்றிட்டேன்னா க்ளாப் பண்ணேன்னா நான் என்ன பண்ணுறேன் லெஃப்ட் ரைட் மோஷன் வந்து ஐம் ஃபக்கிங் இட் அப் அரிகாதோ சாம்பார் சுமார் பிக்சல் சரி ஓகே நான் வந்து என்ன ஆகுதுன்னா எனக்கு வந்து ரேஞ்ச் ஆஃப் மோஷன் இது இருக்குது பட் என்னன்னா நான் ரைட்டு ஃப்ளிக் பண்ணிட்டு பாட்டு மாதிரி என்ன பண்ணுறேன் அப்படி இழுத்துறேன்னா எனக்கு மவுஸ் பேடில் வந்து அப்படியே கீழே வந்துட்டே இருக்கு கடைசியில் இதுவே இல்லை லைக் கன்சிஸ்டன்சியே இல்லை ஸோ இப்போ என்ன ஆச்சுன்னா நான் இப்போ கீழே இழுக்கணும் அந்த மாதிரி ஆக்ஷன்னா நான் இப்போ வந்து ஹவு த ஃபக் திஸ் கேமரா ஒர்க் இப்படி பிடிக்கிறனால எனக்கு ஃபிங்கர் டிப்பில் நிறையா எனக்கு சொல்ல கண்ட்ரோல் இருக்கு ஸோ கண்ட்ரோல் அக்யூரசி எல்லாம் ஃபைன் எனக்கு கிராஸார் பிளேஸ்மெண்ட் வரல எல்லாம் ஊற்றிக்கிச்சு அப்போ கிராஸார் பிளேஸ்மெண்ட் மீன்ஸ் என்னால் மெயின்டைன் பண்ண முடியல ஏன்னா இது இங்கே பிவட் ஆச்சு இங்கே வச்சுருந்தேன்னா பாமை எனக்கு வந்து லைக் எனக்கு தெரியும் என் மவுஸ் இங்கே தான் இருக்குது லைக் எக்ஸ் அண்ட் ஒய் ஆக்சஸில் இங்கே தான் இருக்குது இந்த பாயிண்டில் தான் இருக்கும் ஸோ அதனால் என்னால் கன்சிஸ்டண்ட்டாக இது ட்ராக் மீன்ஸ் லைக் வால்ஸை ட்ராக் பண்ண முடியும் ஸோ நான் இப்போ வந்து இது கிரிப் மாற்றுறதுனால எய்தர் ஐம் கோயிங் லிட்டில் ஹை ஆர் லிட்டில் லோ ஸோ அது வந்து கொஞ்சம் ஃபிக்ஸ் பண்ண வேண்டியது இருக்குது ஸோ ஃபஸ்ட்டு ஹெட் லெவலில் மெயின்டைன் பண்ணுறதுக்கு நான் இம்போர்ட்ஸ் பண்ணோம் அப்புறம் ஒய்ப்ராக் கொஞ்சம் ஆடணும் நான் ஒய்ப்ராக் தெரில பார்ப்பேன் இன்னைக்கு ஆக்சுவலி என்ன மேப்பில் நல்லாயிருக்கும் டஸ்ட்ஃபுல் ட்ரை பண்ணலாம் மிராஜ் ட்ரை பண்ணலாம் என்பி ட்ரை பண்ணலாம் கேன் ட்ரை இட் ஆன் ஓவர் பாஸ் ஓவர் ப்ளஸில் ஆக்சுவலி ட்ரை பண்ணலாம், ஆனால் அதில் அவ்வளோ ஃப்ளாட் சர்வீஸ் கிடையாது, நிறையா ஒய் ஆக்சஸில் மாறும். மேபி மேபி ஐ வில் ட்ரை, பார்ப்போம் எப்படி ஒரு ட்ரை பண்ணிட்டு. என் எய்ம் வந்து கொஞ்சம் இம்ப்ரூவ் பண்ண வேண்டியது இருக்குது. ஸோ எப்போவுமே இம்ப்ரூவ் பண்ண வேண்டியது இருக்குது. ஸோ நான் இப்போது வந்து லைக் நான் ரொம்ப மெக்கானிக்கலி கொஞ்சம் ஸ்ட்ராங்காக போகிறேன். ஏன்னா எவ்வளோ தான் டாக்டிக்ஸ் போட்டாலும் எண்ட் ஆஃப் த டே நம்ம சுட்டால் தானே வின் பண்ண முடியும். ஸோ பார்ப்போம், நான் கேம் இது பண்ணுறேன். ஓகே, ஸ்டார்ட் வித் இதில் பண்ணோம். இன்னும் நான் ஸ்ப்ரேயும் ரொம்ப மெஸ்டப் ஆயிடுச்சு. ஏன்னா நான் இந்த பிவட் பண்ணி பழகி எனக்கு இப்போ என்ன ஆச்சுன்னா லைக் ஸ்ப்ரே பண்ணுறது எனக்கு பேட்டர்ன் தெரியுது, எனக்கு என்ன பண்ணணும்னு தெரியுது. பட் என்ன ஆகுதுன்னா அந்த அந்த ஒய் ஆக்சஸில் அந்த இது இல்லை, கண்ட்ரோல் இல்லை. ஒய் மை கேம் இஸ் நாட் பீன் ஷோன். கேம் ஓகே, CSGO கிளிக் பண்ணி வச்சுருக்காங்க. பட் ஸோ யா கேம் இருக்கா இல்லையா? என் கேம் எதுவும் இல்லை. I think I didn't put the launch option. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. ஸோ நான் ஏன் இது grip மாற்றினேன்னா ஆக்சுவலி நான் சொல்லிட்டேன் ரீசன். பட் வாட் பாயிண்ட் அட் த டைம் ஐ ஹாவ் அ பேட் grip or something, நான் ஐயோ எய்ம் லேப்ஸ் கொஞ்சம் ரீசெண்டாக ஆட ஆரம்பித்தேன். ஸோ நான் வந்து விச் கேவ் மீ பெஸ்ட் கண்ட்ரோல்னு பார்த்தேன். ஸோ இந்த grip வந்து I can do it fast as well as precise and consistent compared to claw. ஏன் தெரியல, மேபி I see lot of potential in this. So it's no brainer, so I changed it. So instantly change பண்ணோன்னே you can't be the best at it, right? So I have to put some time in this grip, and sometimes I have to remind myself that I have to use this grip. ஒரு ஃபோர்ஸ் ஆஃப் ஹேபிட்டில் கிளாக்கே போயிடுறான். ஸோ இட்ஸ் மெஸ்ஸிங் அப் மை வாட் டு சே. Oh my god, I really hate the inconsistency of the guns. Okay, let's start it slow. No clicking. Okay. தெரியல ஆக்சுவலி நான் ஸ்லோவாக ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணினா லைக் யூ பில்ட் அ மசில் மெமரி. ஐ டோன்ட் ஹாவ் அ மசில் மெமரி. ஐ ஸ்டில் திங்க் ஐ ஹாவ் அ பெட்டர் பழைய மசில் மெமரி இருக்குன்னு ஐ எம் பிஹேவிங் லைக் தட். தட்ஸ் நாட் சம்திங் யூ ஹேவ் டு டூ. ஸோ என்ன ஆகும்னா லைக் ஐ ஆல்ரெடி ஹாவ் இனஃப் பேட் ஹேபிட்ஸ் இன் மை எய்மிங் ரொட்டீன். ஸோ அதை இன்னும் மோசமாக்க விரும்பலை. ஸோ ஐ ஹேவ் டு பி லைக் I don't care if it takes time, that I have a better like I have to be consistent, right? So I don't know. I can like flick like this, try this. I don't want to like. There's a chance I could fail like I'm missing this shot. Yeah. But what I am actually doing is I'm hurting my muscle. I'm telling my muscle that, oh, I can do this 7 fucking times and fail. But luckily you will hit one. Plus, I don't want luck. If okay, see, Indian community, right? Most players don't isolate angle. If you see any bug, people will be peeking like this, right? A good player, if you see a pro match, this is how he plays. He'll isolate players and force them to play 1v1 with them. Indian scene, like, see, I'm kind of jealous with their aim though, but not gonna lie, but அந்த 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 இது இருக்கு, like they have like the luxury to run into open and flicks consistently, like, oh, I'm in open and this guy is here, oh, I'm gonna finish him. அது பண்ண முடியுது நம்ம ஆளுங்களால consistent. The problem is like they are not because it's happening, they are not focused on like, okay, they're not aware that this is the mistake they're doing. They just think that one game they just white peak and his teammates trade him and all. They'll be like, oh no, they're just good. No, they're not good. You are bad. I mean, like, they're good in sense they team players there, but to count first you should be like do a proper peak so that they're so that you can justify that, okay, this is something that they are good at, so I have to improve. But when you are doing as like doing a wrong peak, நான் peak பண்ணாலே விரிச்சிக்கிட்டு பேட்மேன் மாதிரி போய் peak பண்ணுவேன்னா, what happens is you hit shot. I'm not gonna lie, you hit every shot, like you just run and open and you see this, oh this guy, hey, you hit him. But the thing is, like, if you want to like go at high level, even an enemy has the same kind of aim. You white peak, you'll be like, inside headshot, okay. Or if you white peak, you have peaker advantage, it's an online game and blah 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 blah, those things. And you like, he, how to say, like, you hit him, something like that. But there's a difference between a good player and a great player. Like, I mean, hi Sulu.
Hi.
Bye Sulu.
Bye.
Okay, சித்தப்பா பேசிட்டு இருக்காங்க இதுல. Okay, the difference between good and great player is that he tries not to be. கோவின் ப்ரோ, என்ன டிஎம்ஜி ப்ரோ, நான் எம்எம் ஆடுறது இல்ல. எப்படி சொல்றது ப்ரோ? என்னம்மா?
மேல இருக்க கண்ணெல்லாம் அடிச்சா
ஷாட்டர் அங்கிளுக்கு ஹாய் சொல்லு. ஷாட்டர் அங்கிளுக்கு ஹாய் சொல்லு.
ஹாய்.
கோவின் அங்கிளுக்கு ஹாய் சொல்லு.
ஹாய்.
கைஸ், டிஸ்கார்ட் ஜாயின் பண்ணுங்க கைஸ். அப்புறம் நான் காவியன் ஸ்ட்ரீம் முடிஞ்சானே பேசுங்களா. ஐ ஷுட் இன்ட்ரோடியூஸ் யூ. ஏய் ஷாட்டர் உனக்கு, ஐயோ ஷாட்டர் நம்பலாமா தெரியலையே. அங்கிள் ப்ரோ, நானே சித்தப்பா ப்ரோ, நீங்கள் வச்சுக்கோங்க, நீங்கள் அங்கிள் என்ன வேணால் வச்சுக்கோங்க, எனக்கு பிரச்சனை கிடையாது. நானே சித்தப்பா ஆகிட்டேன், உனக்கு என்ன ப்ரோ, வா ப்ரோ. ஓகே, என்ன சொல்கிறேன்னா, the difference between good player and bad player is like, அவன் when you're taking a duel, right, அவன் சும்மா எப்படி சொல்ல, நான் எனக்கு பீக் அண்ட் ஸ்ப்ரே இருந்தால் நல்லாயிருக்கும். ஸோ யா, இங்கே பீக் பண்ணுறான், இது குட் பிளேயர் பீக்குன்னு வைங்களேன். இப்போ வந்து ஒரு நார்மல் லைக் இந்தியன் எம்எம் இல்லை பக் பிளேயர்ஸ்லாம் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அப்படியே பேட் பண்ணுவேன். ஸோ சி வாட் யூ ஆர் புட்டிங் யுவர் செல்ஃப், யூ ஆர் எக்ஸ்போசிங் டு டேஞ்சர். இவன் அவன் டீம்மேட் யூ ஆர் எக்ஸ்போசிங் அ டேஞ்சர் விச் யூ, அது உங்களுக்கு தேவையே இல்லை. நீங்கள் இப்படி பீக் பண்ணாலே ஐசோலேட் பண்ணிட்டு போயிடலாம். அது இல்லாமல் நீங்கள் வெயிட் பண்ணி நான் 2 பேர் அடிக்கணும் அதெல்லாம் பண்ணீங்கன்னா லைக் உங்கள் மேலே நீங்கள் தேவையில்லாமல் ப்ரெஷர் போடுறீங்க. இட்ஸ் மோர் லைக் புஷிங் யுவர் லக். நான் நிறையா லைக் இந்தியன் இது பார்க்கும்போது எனக்கு அது தோணும். உடனே நான் ட்ரை பண்ணுவேன். எனக்கு என்ன பிரச்சனைனா, நான் கான்ஃபிடென்ட்டாகவே இருக்கேன், நான் ஏமே ட்ரஸ்டே பண்ண மாட்டேன். ஏன்னா எனக்கு தெரியும் அது ஜஸ்ட் மை மைண்ட் செட். எனக்கு நான் வந்து I rely more on angles. நான் வந்து இப்படி ஒரு ஆங்கிள் வித்தியாசமா பிடிச்சிட்டு இருப்பேன். If it's my day, நான் வந்து like அடிச்சா பாயிண்ட்ஸ் கிடைக்குமா? அம்மா நீங்க சவுண்ட் விட ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டான். ஓகே. The thing is like நான் ஒரு பிளேயரா லைக் நான் எப்பவுமே நான் ஒரு நல்ல எய்மரு அந்த மாதிரிலாம் மேபி இட்ஸ் மை இன்சைட் வாய்ஸ் பட் நான் வந்து லைக் ஐம் அ குட் எய்மர் ஐம் கோனோ லைக் பீக் பண்ணி நான் எல்லாரும் ரெக் பண்ண போகிறேன் அந்த மைண்ட் செட்லேயே நான் என்டர் ஆக மாட்டேன் கேம் ஸோ whenever I enter the game it's more like okay I'm gonna play game I'm gonna support my teammates first optics பண்ண கோயம் ப்ரோ சரி ஓகே ஓகே ஆப்பில் கூட காமிக்கலாம் ஆப்லேயும் லைக் நிறைய பேர் அப்படியே பார்ப்பாங்க தும்மில்ட்டு உட்காருவாங்க அவ்வளோதான் பண்ணுவாங்க கார்ட் ஷார்க்லாம் எடுத்தீங்கன்னா கார்ட் ஷார்க் சி உங்களுக்கு கார்ட் ஷார்க் எல்லாருக்கும் தெரியும்னு நினைக்கிறேன் மோஸ்ட்லி ஷாட்டர்லாம் என்னன்னா லைக் ஆஸ் அ பிளேயர் ஐ மீன் லைக் ஆஸ் அ ஆப்பர் அவர் நிறைய ஷார்ட்டை மிஸ் பண்ண மாட்டார் நீங்கள் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அவர் எப்போ திரும்ப மாட்டுவார் அதே தான் லிட்ரலி அந்த பேட்மேன் மாதிரி போவார் ஃபைட் எடுப்பார் ஃபால் பேக் 10 நிமிஷம் ஆகும் தேய்ச்சிருவாங்க என்னம்மா செத்தப்பா நிறைய ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணுவோம்மா லைக் நான் அவரை பார்க்கும் போதெல்லாம் ஓகே இவருக்கு இவ்வளோ எய்ம் இருக்கே ஏன் அவர் லைக் கொஞ்சம் அவர் கேமை டியூன் பண்ணி நல்லா ஆட மாட்டாங்க புஷ் பண்ணலாம் லைக் ஐ சி லாட் ஆஃப் பொட்டென்ஷியல் ஈவன் அண்ட் நோ வை லைக் அவருக்கு வந்து லைக் நான் அவர் வந்தப்போ என்கிட்ட தான் இது லைட்லாம் ஆஃப் அது பயமாக இருக்கு ஓகே அவர் என்கிட்ட தான் ஸ்க்ரீன் மேப்லாம் வந்து கேட்டார் எப்படி ஆடணும் அந்த மாதிரிலாம் கேட்டுட்டு இருந்தார் அப்போது வந்து லைக் இல்லை ப்ரோ நீங்கள் ஒயிட் பிக் பண்ணக்கூடாது நார்மலாக பிக் பண்ணணும் லைக் கார்னருக்கு பின்னாடி இருந்து பிக் அந்த மாதிரி சின்ன சின்ன டீட்டெயில்ஸ் ஐ டீச்டு அவர் லைக் ஹீ அண்டர்ஸ்டுட் ஃபியூ திங்ஸ் லைக் வாட் எவர் ஹீ வாண்டட் ஆக்சுவலி தட்ஸ் 80 அந்த ஒரு கான்செப்ட் இருக்கு லைக் 80-20 ரூல்னு சொல்லுவாங்க ஓகே டு பி அ குட் பிளேயர் நீங்கள் வந்து லைக் எல்லாத்தையும் கற்றுக்க தேவையில்ல யூ கேன் ஜஸ்ட் லேர்ன் ஃபியூ செட் அண்ட் பி லைக் பெட்டர் தென் 80% ஆஃப் த கம்யூனிட்டி சரியா ஸோ ஐ சி ஹிம் லைக் he took that kind of approach to the game like அவருக்கு என்ன லைக் if you want to join a pug with me yeah so அவர் வந்து I know hard shark Godwin hard shark bro ஓ சாரி ப்ரோ நான் பார்க்கல எனக்கு பவர் கட்டாய் வருது எங்கள் வீட்டில் ஏதாவது ட்ரிகர் அமுக்கி விட்டுருப்பாங்க பயமாக இருக்கு ஓகே ஸோ என்னன்னா என்ன சொல்லிட்டு இருந்தேன் இது ஒன்று பிரச்சனை ப்ரோ சாட்டர் என்ன கைஸ் என்ன சொல்லிட்டு இருந்தேன் பேட்மேன் டீம் பிராக் நோ பக் டீம் பிராக் கிரே டீமில் ஒரு பிளேயருக்கு பிசி இல்லைடா அவருக்கு ரெடியானே ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணுவோம் ஓகே ஓகே அவர் வந்து இப்போ என்கிட்ட பக்கு ஜாயின் பண்ணாருன்னா ஹி டசன்ட் ஹாவ் டு பி எ குட் பிஸ்டல் பிளேயரோ எதுவும் லைக் அவர் அதை உட்காந்து மாஸ்டர்லாம் பண்ண தேவையில்ல அவர் சும்மா ஒரு பேசிக் ஒரு ஏகே கலீலு ஃபமாஸு M4 4 இது கற்றுக்கிட்டா போதும் அவர் என்ன மீதி இருக்க எல்லா ரவுண்டும் ஆடலாம் ஒரு SMG அதுதான் முடிஞ்சது he's okay for like 28 fucking rounds or okay 22 to 25 rounds okay மற்றதெல்லாம் ஈகோ பிஸ்டல் மைண்ட் லோட் போயிடும் ஓகே ஸோ ஹீஸ் ஓகே ஃபார் 80 ரவுண்ட்ஸ் வேற என்ன அந்த மாதிரி he took the approach and I feel like I won't say whenever he asks am I good now fuck you are not good ன்னு தான் சொல்லுவேன் ஏன்னா like he's a kind of player like அவர் ஃப்ராக் பண்ணுவார் he likes highlight reels he likes that adrenaline rush he likes that price and all but I don't know like நான் வந்து லைக் யாராவது என்கிட்ட கற்றுக்கிட்டு இருந்தாங்கன்னா I won't say like you're good ஒரு குட்னே சொல்ல மாட்டேன். ஏன்னா லைக் இஃப் யூ ஆர் கண்டென்ட் வித் யுவர் செல்ஃப் லைக் நீங்க அதுக்கு மேல புஷ் பண்ண மாட்டீங்க. ஓகேடா இவன் வந்து நான் நல்லா ஆடுறேன்ட்டான், நான் அவ்வளோதான் புல்த்தி ஆயிட்டேன், அந்த அந்த மைண்ட் செட் வந்துடும். நான் ஸோ அதனால நிறைய பேர்கிட்ட வந்து நான் ஓப்பனாக சொல்ல மாட்டேன். நான் நிறைய பிளேயர்ஸ் அட்மையர் பண்ணுவேன். ஏன் ஷாட்டர் கூட அட்மையர் பண்ணுவேன். ஷாட்டர் வந்து லைக் பட்டமா ராம்ச்சி ப்ரோ ஆல்சோ டீச் மீ ஹவு டு ஹேண்டில் P90. ப்ரோ டோன்ட் கால் மீ ப்ரோ காட் வின். ராம்சினே கூப்பிடுங்க, எனக்கு ப்ரோ கூப்பிட்டாங்க. லைக் எனக்கு அவ்வளோ ரெஸ்பெக்ட் தேவையில்லை, அவ்வளோ புல்த்தி இல்லை நான். ஓகே P90 நானே ஹேண்டில் பண்ண மாட்டேன் ஃபஸ்ட்டு. பட் how I see other handling is like see like one, don't let them get close. ஒரு என்னம்மா
ரெண்டு ரூமோடதும் கிச்சனோடதும் அந்த கரண்ட் மட்டும்
எனக்கு சித்தப்பாங்கடா
டைட்டில்
வாய்ப்பில்லை ராஜா. ஐ லவ் யூ அத வாய் தான். ஐயோ இந்த ஷாட்டர் என்னம்மா தரமாட்டான். நான் சின்ன வயசுல ஒரு கார் சேவை சுட்டு சாப்பிட்டேன், அதை இன்னும் வெஞ்சன்ஸ் வச்சுக்கிட்டு தெரியலாம். ஆமாம்மா அது இரு சித்தப்பாக்கு ஸ்ட்ரீம் வருதுல்ல, அப்படின்னா நான் ஆஃப் பண்ண மாட்டேன், அசைய மாட்டேன். என்னோட வீட்டில் அடுப்பெரியிற வரைக்கும் நான் உங்க இதை கண்டுக்க மாட்டேன், அமைதியாக இருக்கு. சரி ஓகே நெட் இருக்குடா, இருறா நான் ஒரு அங்கிளுக்கு எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணோம். ப்ரோ நீ P90லாம் இனிமே வச்சிருக்கானுங்கன்னு வைங்க. ஃபர்ஸ்ட்டு நீ மெக்கானிக்கலாக என்னென்னு தெரியுமா தேவை உனக்கு முதல்ல ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஷாட் அக்யூரசி தேவை. ஓகேயா? ஒன்று ஓப்பன் ஆங்கிள் க்ளோஸ்ட் ஆங்கிள் எதுன்னு கண்டுபிடிச்சிக்கோ. சரியா? இது வந்து இப்போ நான் க்ளோஸ்ட் ஆங்கிளுக்கு ஒரு எக்ஸாம்பிள் காமிக்கிறேன். ஸோ யூ ஹாவ் திஸ் ஆங்கிள், ஹி ஹாஸ் தட் ஆங்கிள் டு பீக். நீங்கள் வந்து இந்த ஆங்கிள் தான் கவர், உங்களுக்கு நீங்கள் பீக் பண்ணலாம். சரியா? இப்போ நீங்கள் வந்து அவன் அங்கே பீக் பண்ணுறான், நான் இஃப் யூ வாண்ட் டு க்ளோஸ் இட் யூ கேன் க்ளோஸ் இட், யூ வில் கெட் அ ஸ்மால் விண்டோ. சரியா? இப்போ அவன் வந்து நீங்கள் இங்கே இருக்கீங்கன்னா அவன் வந்து அடிக்கணும்னு வைங்களேன். ஐம் கீப் ஐ வில் டூ சம்திங் பெட்டர். இங்கே இரு, நான் கேம் தெரியுதா இவ்வளோ நேரம்? ஓகே வெயிட் 1 செகண்ட். ஐ ஹாவ் நோ கீபோர்ட், நான் ஆன் பண்ணிக்கிறேன். வெயிட் OBS கீபோர்ட்ஸ் ஓகே தெரியும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். அது ஆல்ட் அப் பண்ணியிருந்தேன் ப்ரோ. வெயிட், என்ன பிளாக் ஸ்க்ரீன் தெரியுது? Dude, pain bro. Wait, I'm fixing. நான் என்ன காமிக்கல, வெயிட் பண்ணுங்க. Dude, Windows, why are you bullying me like this? Okay, நான் வந்து ஆஃப்லைன் பண்ணலாம். ப்ரோ ஆட் பண்ணலாம், ஆட் பண்ண ப்ரோ. நான் உன்னை பார்த்து ரொம்ப நாள் ஆகுது. ஓகே ஸ்பெல்லிங் மிஸ்டேக் எங்கேயோ பண்ணியிருக்கேன். தேர்ட் பார்ட்டி சாஃப்ட்வேர் கரெக்டாக தானே இருக்கு, அப்புறம் எதுக்கு வரல? லைக் சரி ஓகே, நான் என் கையை வச்சு எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணுறேன். ஸோ கேமராவா? ஓகே ஒரு ஷட்டர்ன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க, சரியா? பட் ஷட்டர் வந்து இப்படி இருக்கும்ல, லைக் கேமரா இல்லை சம்திங். அதுக்கு பதிலாக யூ ஹாவ் அ ஷட்டர் விச் இஸ் லைக் இந்த மாதிரி இருக்கு. ஓகே, இப்படி க்ளோஸ் ஆச்சுன்னா அது க்ளோஸ்ட் ஆங்கிள். சரியா? க்ளோஸ் ஆகலைன்னா அவன் வந்து ஏற நீங்கள் இன்னும் உள்ளே போயிட்டே இருக்கணும். ஓகே இப்போ தெரியுமான்னு தெரியலையே. தெரியுது ஃபைனலி தெரியுது. ஸ்ட்ரீமில் தெரியுதான்னு பார்த்துக்கிறேன். ஃபைனலி தெரியுது. Bro now. Hi bro, Godai. Welcome to my stream bro. Wow bro, long time no see. We can play Apex bro. One time I have to play Apex, you just tell me when you are alive this available this week. Why am I so dark, bro? I asked him when are you alive? Oh my god, I feel so good. Okay. So if you're dealing with a player who plays P90, okay. ப்ரோ நான் கொஞ்சம் இங்கிலீஷில் பேசுகிறேன் ஏன்னா நான் அப்புறம் எடிட் பண்ணி யூடியூப்பில் கூட போடலாம்னா நான் கொஞ்சம் கண்டுக்காதீங்கண்ணா ஓகே ஸோ என்னென்னா லைக் யூ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் திங் வந்து நீங்கள் மெக்கானிக்கலாக அவன் டீல் பண்ணோன்னா யூனிட் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஷாட் அக்யூரசி சரியா இன்னொன்று வந்து ஆங்கிள் ஹோல்ட் பண்ணாதீங்க அவங்ககிட்ட அவன் தேய்ப்பான் ரொம்ப பிகஸ் அட்வான்டேஜ் இருக்கும் லேண்ட்னா பரவாயில்ல லேண்ட்லலாம் P90 எடுத்துகிட்டு வந்தால் ஒரு ஆஃப் ஆங்கிள் வச்சுட்டு உட்காந்திங்கன்னா வந்தானா ஒரு டேப் ஜிஜி அதே நீங்கள் வந்து லைக் ஆன்லைனில் பண்ணிங்கன்னா நீங்கள் இங்கே வருவான் அவங்க ஸ்க்ரீனில் சுடுவீங்க ஆனால் அவன் ஆல்ரெடி லைக் பீக் பண்ணி உங்களை பார்த்து உங்கள் தலையில் பால் காய்ச்சிருப்பான் சரியா ஓகே நான் வந்து ஐ ஐ ஐ வென்ட் பேக் டு மை ப்ரோ எஸ்டர்டே ஐ பிளேடு ப்ரோ நைட்டு இங்கே பாரு நான் ஐ டோல்ட் ஐ கோனா டாக் இன் இங்கிலீஷ் அண்ட் ஐ வென்ட் பேக் டு தமிழ் ஃபக் okay so first shot வந்து like he'll be already like in his screen he would have peeked wide, he would have seen you, he would have reacted, he would have started shooting you in online. Okay, LAN na you will have zero latency. So okay, one thing. Second thing is like imagine he's gonna peek here, you're here, this is closed angle. Okay, and imagine he's here and you are here. இப்போ வந்து like you saw him, you unpeak him. Imagine that அவன் இப்படி இல்லாம he's not going to be stationary. I can start up. He's not going to stay stationary, he's going to push you. ஆனா like every time the closer he peeks, like the way he peeks, you have to go like closer and closer to the wall. At one point you have nothing to fall back, you are forced to fight. சரியா, you can't close this angle. If you don't want to engage, you can't like disengage from this fight. This is open. How are you running or this is like I have a bind, right? It's bind alt no clip. So if you type no clip in console, what happens, it will make you fly. So I'm just trying to show like how to deal with players who use this gun. So this gun is like run and gun thing, right? So yeah, so if you want to like deal with this kind of players, right, you should try avoiding playing these kind of angles. You should play angles like okay, he's gonna peek, okay, I'm gonna take few shots, I'm gonna fall back. Definitely you can't come here, you could like try force him, play an off angle, something like this. The first shot is the only luxury you get. In Inferno you can also try like not that, yeah, this one, take a shot, you should take angles like this, take a shot, fall back, challenge if it's wide, fall back, take a few shots, fall back. Now if you see like now you have started to fall back, right? He's right here, so you can come here, you can either play this angle. Problem, once you fall back you have nothing to fall back on, so you can just go here. Even though it's an open angle, at least you have lots of, you can create an off angle like this, off angle like this. And one more misconception is people think that this is off angle. This is not an off angle, because if you just tell me whenever you are playing CS. Yes bro, you're in my Discord, right? You just see me online, you just come chill with me. Whenever I go, I'll also invite you. So okay, so see, like from here you see this line, right? This is an on angle actually. People think just because you're out in the open doesn't mean it's an off angle. Okay, you should always be aware. So how it is, like this is an on, this is an on, yeah, something like this. So if you're going to play an off angle, this one, even this is like an on angle. See, this is an on angle. If you want to play off angle, you can play here, I believe. So there are these kind of things to counter like P90 plays. But if there are 5 people, bro, You just buy yourself a PP Bison or a P90 yourself and you just wreck them, bro. Fight fire with fire, okay? If they don't have respect for you, you also don't need to give respect. You can just buy this gun, okay? You just ask for a fallen flash. You just put this close molly, and you just sit here. Don't give respect, guys. One thing. If they are disrespectful, you just disrespect them as well. Okay. Just tell me, okay, I saw that. Thanks for my time. Okay. Okay, I just came here for game practice. Right? Oh, I went back to my old grip. I told you, I'm just not getting used to those things. So okay. Shatter, ஏதா doubt இருக்கடா? Oh fuck. So, okay. One more thing, guys. Like, if you're like having a bad game and if you're not able to like get win aim battles, right? What you can do is like you just like support your team so that you just make sure you learn as many support flashes as possible so that you can just support them, and you also learn how flashes and things work so you can dynamically adjust. Like if you know like sight is clear or something, you just generate a flash like this, or you can just flash like this till I don't know, I just can't think right now, I'm not that dynamic. Like if someone is playing here, I could like Acha, you played nothing will happen, just fight. Those kind of things, you just dynamically create an angle. If you have the understanding of how utils work, right, you can like create flashes like I think SV retro, I don't know the spell. Yeah. Bind SV F2, I believe. So this will work. Yeah. So what happens is like people will be like, oh, I'm gonna kill the guy at site, or I don't know where they are, blah 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 blah, and some guy new box, the spiller, or the here, or even here it will work. So what happens is like you saw the guy playing here got flashed. Alright, you just see he's like literally white. So if your teammate is like playing here or something, you just flash him, and he's not flashed, he's like and understand, guys, this is not flashed, okay? This is something like side effect of having a flashbang flashing on top of your head or behind you. Sometimes this shows that in kill feed, right, it shows that your teammate, you died because of your teammate's flash or something, but it's not true. So don't be like, oh, I died because of your flash. No, mostly no, okay? So also make sure you create flashes like this, like smart flashes. Nothing like, oh, I need a proper lineup, I have to like throw this, something like that. No, you just learn basic things about flashes. If you see Glaive also, he won't be like, oh, I'm gonna throw like perfect pop. No, just throw something on top. He just peeks with it. It's like you are peeking with the flash, right? And if enemy sees, he's like, "Eh, should I turn for the flash or should I fight and go for the battle, knowing that I will get flashed?" If you get flashed and he just moves does a shutter step, something like, oh, okay, I just go a little bit wide, you have no idea, did he go right or left, right, what the fuck am I talking? So these kind of flashes and also these kind of pops, just throw this, just run in front, like in high levels, right? If it's like it's starting round and you start doing this, people will be like, oh, there's a flash coming, this fucking noob doesn't even know a pop flash, and if he turns for the flash and you are like peeking, and it's like playing gamebots, you just tap at their head. Simple as that. It's not like Apex or even in Call of Duty. I can't say Call of Duty. What else game? Yeah, prime example is Apex, man. I can't think of anything else because Apex, right? You can shoot enemy at head high times and still he will survive or something like that. So yeah, so those kind of things happen, and few things I see like people, right, in pugs or something, they just come, they just throw the molly, and they literally go inside to check. You don't need to do that. Actually, what you can do is smart thing, just molly, and you just guard the edge of the molly. So it's like, wait, am I in god mode? Okay, I'm in god mode. So if I press F2, okay, he's molly. He's like, I have to get out. Okay, I'm just going out, and he's here. He's already like tagged 40, right? And you just hit him one or two bullets on the body, and he's like dead, literal dead. And if he like one taps you or something, understand, guys, if enemy does a one tap or some weird crazy shot, just leave it. It's just their day, or you don't know how hard they worked for their aim. End of the day, even though in my stream like I rage a lot, I like, oh my god, I fucking die, my blah 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 blah, but it's just like me, I'm frustrated that I'm not that good enough to win this game all alone. Sometimes I feel like I wish I had my team. Right now, like there are some issues with my team right now. It's mm, players not having a comp to play. It's kind of tragic, but uh, I feel in those games, right? Some games I just go full quiet, full mute. If you see the yesterday stream, you will see me like go full mute after like 5 rounds before the last and ending end of the game. You see, like I was like, oh my god, I wish I had my team because uh, I can't teach people around me that this is how it's supposed to be, or this is how we can do this better. Like instead of you, example, like instead of the second guy coming and throwing this, we can, the first guy can throw this and go sandbags. Those, this can like make this molly pop a little early. That's not even a proper molly. Proper molly is something like this. So these kind of tweaks I can't do it with my random plays. I can do it, but I don't want to do it because like one, if they don't listen, right, I get even more tilted. I'll be like, why can't you think for yourself and you don't even listen to others? I don't want them to listen. I just want them to like think for themselves, like, do I have a point? They'll be like, no, I have a bigger ego or something like that. So I don't even try to school people in. I'll be like, yeah, fuck you, and I'll just do my own stuff nowadays. Like, uh, I literally have no, see, I can teach people, but I can't teach people in war because I'm a great believer that you sweat at practice so that you bleed less at war. That's always been my go-to mantra or something, because I started out as an I wanted to be a footballer, but yeah, fuck this. My health fucked up. So, mm, so I started playing CSGO, and I was like, I didn't give a fuck for like 1.5 year, 2 years or something. When I felt like, oh, this is it. This is what I want to do. Like, this is what I want to put my time on. Is when I lost. Like, uh, see, like my first LAN, it was a fun LAN. It was like with friends. 80 those kind of friends. We just went. We just chilled. We had fun. The thing is, like, I I start. I played football like kind of serious. I practice a lot. I know my weakness. I know how to adapt to the game and all. So what happened? I before the match, I mean like tournament, I practiced like for 3 days, 3 or 4 days, something. That's the time we got. because we knew the tournament is going to happen at like 3 4 days before. So I was like hitting 10,000 bots, something like that. I felt like, oh my god, I'm hitting shots, and I was silver at the time. I was like, oh, I'm good, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna win this. I hit 10,000 bots, man. I'm going like crazy. I'm gonna wreck people. And everyone is gonna see like, oh, this guy just silver and he's wrecking people, blah blah blah. And reality is like, I just go, we just lost 16-1. Fun fact. And what happened? Okay, it's fine. Maybe there are better player than us. See, this is me without knowing that pro scene exists, right? So next thing we did was, in a month or two we had another tournament. So we as usual entered it. We played it. Fun fact, 16-1. So what happened next was, one of our teammates got banned. He says he used skin changer. I'm not sure. So things went on. What I did was like, okay, I have a bad karma. I mean, bad streak of losing 16-1. Why can't I go like a 2v2 tournament and play? Okay, that tournament was hosted at Tagbot in Ramapuram. So what happened? I okay. Tell me what kind of player I was like after the second loss and the 6 month gap. I as a player, I am, like, an incident happened. Okay, a player, I'm not gonna name him. He I was invited to a lobby full of Tamil people, so I went. And in fourth round or something, I didn't know map cobblestone, so I was hiding behind the B doors. So I got kicked in that game. They were like, I told them that I'm holding B door push, and he was like open planted to B door, and he died. He was like, who the fuck is he? I'm gonna kick, and everyone kicked me. So that kind of broke, because I thought I had friends. Like, the guy who invited me to that lobby was a friend, and I saw like 4 people voted for kicking, and I was like, okay, okay, that's something new. I thought I would have people around me who are like nice and all. So Kavin just entered and he saw me like in this voice, and he was like, oh fuck, he's he's whining again. And he just left. So yeah. Mm, so I decided I would not play competitive, because people are like kind of toxic. Not toxic, like value rank more than someone feeling like, see, if you are not like gonna handle me for a game which have a bad game. I'm not gonna say it's a bad game. I don't know how to play the game. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so if I see that you're in, if I see someone is incapable of playing, I'll just like let them be. Okay, if I want them to improve, and if they're trying to improve and they're not seeing the result, I'll be like, okay, I feel that you're overdoing this, and you are not focused on this department, those kind of things, right? So okay, let's go B side or something. You're overdoing it. Okay, so I didn't say any bullshit. I was like literally kicked out, so I started playing only Scream map. I had a lot of time. Okay, I was playing the Scream map. I mean, like, it's a aim red line, but a Scream edition, it has like how to say, like in the wall behind you where you fight, like where you spawn, right? It is written like they know me for my one taps or something. Right, exactly. They know me for one taps and dash screen or something. So I played that map. I mean, like I mean, like I hosted that map and we used to play with AD, those guys, and the group started to expand. I met a lot of people there. I think Godwin played with me in that, and Viper played with me there. Card Shark we met there, and Akhilesh also we met there. Lot of people, man, lot of good people I met there. So in morning I'll start hosting at like around 9, 9:30, sometimes 8, and it will just go till evening or late evening, like 8 or something. I don't know. I still don't remember the time. I still remember playing at nights like 11 p.m. or something. But yeah, it was fun. We used to play continuously. Whenever I go for lunch, I'll put it on spectate. I'll just go and it'll be literally like 9 people playing. So I started to develop the aim, and like I know, like if I peek an angle, I don't have to think about counter strafing and all. If I peek, so always in like I felt like I'm mechanically good. Kavian anga veliya poma. Kavian வெளியே போமா. சித்தப்பா ஸ்ட்ரீம் பண்ற சவுண்ட் வரும் அதுல. காவியன் ஓகே பரவாயில்லையே, இது சொல் பேச்செல்லாம் கேட்குறான். Okay, what happened is I became mechanically very good. Like I literally had zero game sense. Okay, only thing I had was I know how people will react when they have uh, health, confidence. I know how people movement work, right? Like if I'm confident, I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna take a fight, repeat, fight, jump spot, those kind of weird stuff. I'm gonna like sneak, come close, void string, those kind of weird shenanigans. People are so confident will do. But if you don't have confidence, people will be like, oh, I spotted him. I don't want to peek him. I don't want to put my team on a bad spot. Those kind of plays. So I learned how people would react with confidence, and I became pretty good at aim maps. But the thing is, like I have never played competitive, or I do play casual, but casual is, I don't think it's not that much of a game sense thing. So uh, okay, this thing happened, and 6 months went past after the uh, 16-1 tournament loss. I mean, like our second tournament in CSGO when we were silver, and I entered a 2v2 tournament at Tagbot Ramapuram with my friend, thinking that that map actually has an op on top of the boxes. You know that aim map 3G, right? There's a op on boxes, and there's an op like when you spawn behind. If you go to the top, there's another op. So I was like, okay, I'm a good rifler. I never played op in that server, you know, like in Redline. So I'm more of a rifler. So I never had the lust. If I see an op, I won't be like take it and I'll be like jiggle picking people. No, I never had the lust of op. Now I might have because I want to get good at op, but back then I never had. So I asked my friend, can he play op in my team? He's a good op. He's like flicking kind of guy, those kind of guy. So what happened is the tournament started, and the rule was that you cannot use op in knockouts. Like not knockouts, it's in group stages or something. Before that round of, before quarterfinal, in quarterfinal only you are allowed to use, like in quarterfinal or above, like semi and finals. So the thing is like he instantly became like, and his value dropped as an opper, right? So he can't op in all the qualifying thing. So only time he can op is when we go into quarters. So I was forced. The thing is like, uh, most oppers, right, in India, they're like, okay, I am an opper and I'm not gonna practice rifles. So he's that kind of player. So what happened? The tournament started. If I have the map, okay. So the tournament started, and he played M4A1. Back then, it had a good fire rate, right? But still, he didn't have the first shot accuracy. Oh, my game crashed. Okay, wait. I'm not reopening the game. So he didn't have the first shot accuracy to play in aim tournament. What he does, he uh, he peeks wide. He exposes himself to two people. He didn't understand the concept of isolating players. I'm not blaming him. It's just like, even uh, see, he played and I only played aim maps. That's a difference, right? I know how angles work, so I can't expect from him. I can't like flame at him for not knowing those things. All I could do is like help him, and what felt right at that moment was me stepping up as a player. So I asked him that try not to peek, just be my like bait, so that like, okay, so wait, like, this is not the map I played. Please hope and don't crash. So this is not the map I played. This is the. I'm just showing that an example. Is it loading? Yeah, it's loading. So okay, what happened? Like we both are in same team, right? So what happened? I'll ask him to jiggle. Once I hear a shot, I'll pre that angle. Like every like 40% of time I'll get, or I'll get an info that one guy is there. So what I do, I isolate that angle and I use like, okay, okay, okay. This is how I played the whole tournament. So what happened? Like we didn't go to quarterfinals, so therefore he didn't get a chance to play an op. So he was so like broken when we did win 3 matches, and we lost against like LEM and LE. So I almost carried the whole game, and it was that moment I was like, okay, there are oppers who are not like. I learned that if I become an opper, I should not neglect to practice rifles. Like it puts a team down, and I was like thinking hard about it once I joined a team, how money managing works and all. I felt that if you have an op, you won't be having op every round. Like in if you play like 30 rounds a game, 30 round game, you won't be having op for 2 rounds. Just like literally, uh, pistol, two pistols, no op. Okay, if you're like second round, maybe if you sacrifice your armor, you might, if you get full kills and pistol and blah blah blah. Okay, uh, theoretically you can play op for how many, like 14 rounds or something. That's it, max the 14 rounds. I mean, like if you're winning every single round, 16 rounds you win, that's theoretically you'll get like 14 rounds of op games. But the problem is that's not how the world works, right? So what happens is like you have to eco. If the game is close, you'll rarely have money for a M4. If your team is not good at managing money, you'll suffer as an opper. So you'll suffer as an opper. At the same time, you'll make your team suffer because you're bad with rifles. Example, instead of like you're doing this, you like, oh no, I'm not an opera, I'm not gonna practice. I'm just gonna see people and I'm just gonna try tapping. Try not to those actually it works, but in high level you should be like more precise, more accurate. You can just pray and pray, those kind of things. If you're not good with your rifles fundamentals, you'll suffer. Okay. And other thing is utils, man. I see lots of people like, no, I won't play utility, I won't learn utils because I frag, I am an entry fragger, I'm not going to use util. But the honest thing is that if you are playing at a high level, if you want to play at high level, or if you want to play at highest rank, like global elite, I'm not sure. Okay, ignore guys. Let's say like wanna play face at level 10 or something, and you always say like, I'm an entry fragger, bro, I'm not gonna put utils, those kind of things. Man, seriously, you should start at least learn few smokes, that easy smokes, so that a guy who knows utils doesn't have to waste throwing it. Like if you're playing dust 2, right, you can throw every round, that if you don't have a long spawn or something, you just throw xbox smoke every round for your team, so that the enemy team doesn't have that much info. And someone like, if mm, let's say a support player is in your team and he has to throw xbox every round, and okay, இல்ல இல்ல uh, he will be wasting a smoke, and in late round, right, he won't have smoke to support you, and the entry fragger will have a smoke, and he will be like, bro, I don't know this smoke, bro, what to do, I'm an entry fragger, I can go frag people. Seriously, man, this is a red flag. If you're gonna improve, actually let me try a graphics and change. I'm just curious, but this changes anything. Nah, never mind, it doesn't. Okay, I just looked at the tiles and saw if changes any render distance. I don't know. Okay, so those things. Another thing, like if you're an aimer, always keep in mind, you getting frags is okay. Let me put it this way. If you're getting kills, it doesn't mean you're a great aimer. If you're not getting kills, it doesn't mean you're a bad aimer. Okay, there are two things. You getting like a good aimer will get kills, like he peeks here and guy peeks here, he'll finish him. That's good aim. Nice. You're capable of playing angles that are so risky and all, but if you have bad aim, you can still play better by like, instead of like peeking this wide into an angle, exposing yourself to this on right side, here, here, those kind of things can be like, okay, 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 okay. Another thing, you can just fall back a little bit. Hey, it's been so long I played Redline. I'm not in this resolution though. So you clear all these angles, right? You can like not nullify. You can just like suppress the disadvantage you have because of your lack of aim by doing this. Okay, if you see like Robs and all, Robs plays very slow. He's more of a player who, if he's gonna like peak, he'll be like, okay, 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 okay. This is how he peaks, because he clears every off angle, even though like this is an angle, this is an angle, right? Okay, let me try to mimic. This is an angle, this is an angle, this is an angle, and this is an angle. So you see 1, 2, this white, there's a gap here. So what he is gonna do? 1. Okay, that's not how it is. Yeah, I'm not good, man. Fuck this. 1, 2, he cleared it. And instead of keeping here and peeking, he'd be like, He's trying to minimize the angles he's visible. If enemy is here and he peeks wide, he'll be like here. It's just easy finish for him. Right? So if you see drops, you can learn how these things work. And if you see Nico, oh my god, that guy, man. This is an angle, right? He'll be like, if you see his demo, he'll be like doing this with Eagle. So I learned it from him. He was like, he times the peak. That's how he peaks. It's been so long, man. Like 1080, I'm playing at 1080p, right? It's been like 1 or 2 weeks since I switched to this, so my crosshair placement is very like kind of rusty, and I also changed my grip, man. So don't judge me right now. So let's go back and let's work on our aim actually. I don't know what is going on. What the fuck is this? Oh, we have RGB, bro. Let's go. More distraction to the eyes. That's what I need now. Show that 0. So the reason why you start slow is because you don't have to mess up your like muscle memory. Like whatever you build now, you just start slow. Because like if you see pros and all, they'll be like that dinosaur kind of plays they will be doing. Those kind of things comes with practice. You can't just go and try that fast thing and you can't just become great again. So what you have to do is start out slow. Just make sure you warm up your muscle memory a little bit, and also your click timing, very important. And I saw a clip saying I don't know, actually I feel that CSGO engine has kind of like has a latency to it. I don't know, because man, like how to say it? How do I put this? You go Valorant or something, you'll feel that the engine is snappy, like you are hitting shots that you're not used to hit in CSGO. Like if we go Valorant DM, I used to hit like flicky shots. Oh, why? But the thing is, like they implemented lots of new technology like reflex. They have like render queue modifying thing, like reduces input lag, those kind of things. Why can't CSGO do that, man? Why you still run this game on DirectX 7, man? It's been like so long. Or you just release the game, new game like CSGO or something. I don't know. Because like your game is like what, 9 years old. It's almost gonna be like 10 years. And you have an engine. Okay, it's fine. It's stable actually. I don't think people are missing shots because it's 64 take. I think people miss shots because they have like, I mean like 90% of people think that they are missing shots because it's 64 take. No, I don't think so. Like, yeah, you do miss shots. It's like 2 shots on 100 price maybe. Yeah, it's kind of high. But the thing is, like, people brand every shot they miss as in their tick, man. If you're so good, why can't you just go play face it or something? So that's what I felt. Oh, I got 1 kill. It's okay. Let's just warm up our muzzle CT. That's it. Also, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna change filters. To do this, you just come, you just start flicking now. I'm just gonna try to stick to my new grip, try to maintain a head level. You see, whenever I flick right, my crosshair going up. This means that I'm doing something wrong with my grip. Like the new grip is like I'm either holding the mouse like this or some kind of value. So I have to look into that. So I'm gonna fix. I'm just gonna see. Still comes. It still comes. So I'll just change that grip. It's going down. Why? Because I'm flicking towards the ground. So I have to tilt it a little bit. No, it's not working actually. I don't know, something wrong there. Or maybe I'm not sitting right. So there is something wrong with my setup. I mean setup, I mean like my arm position or my wrist position or my finger thing that makes my mouse tilt a little bit or my flicks go a little bit down left. So I have to see what's the issue and I have to fix it. So this is where the maps like aimbots and game like aim labs help you. Like they try to find the imperfection setup, right? So I bought my mousepad a little bit left and I'm flicking to right down. So let's see, I'm flicking right down. So what's the thing? I'm okay. Okay, let me try now. So now it seems to be fine, like a little bit, but I think the issue was that I planted my halfway of my hand here behind. So what happened, whenever I flick, I just pulled it towards me. Now I just push. Actually, this is how I practiced. I placed my full forearm on my table. So I don't know, it's just I'm not getting used to this grip and this kind of sitting posture, this new table, those kind of things. So the thing is, like, I have to work on those things. I can still work on my accuracy. I'm not good enough yet, so I have to make sure, like, see, I'm overthinking lots of things right now, right? Like, I'm placing here, I'm doing that, I'm doing this, those kind of things. But if you're in game, you should not think about that. So I'm just making sure that I practice sufficient amount so that I don't have to think about those kind of things in game. The only thing I should think in game is like, if I see an enemy, I should just start shooting. That's it. And my brain should do the my muscle memory should do the rest of the thing. It's going right top. It's not maintaining at the head level. So I have to start practicing my spray as well. Because like I changed my grip, right? I'm not used to like spraying with my fingers. So if you see, like, this is my finger spray. So this will be my old grip spray. You can actually see a little bit of difference in there, because like even though like I have more control with my fingers, but even though I have control with my fingers, I'm not able to like be consistent because I'm not used to those things. Did I just hit a guy here? Clicking. What the fuck? So I have to work on my spray, because like, see, I yesterday when I went bug, I was like so fucking overconfident. I just went in after like a little bit of warm up. I totally forgot that I have to spray in this game. Okay, and I suffered, and my team suffered. And only thing I know is like, I failed. Okay, I failed. I don't know. I don't want to go back to my old grip, and I made my resolution. So I just stuck around, and I just costed a game for 4 other people. So it's not nice. So I'm trying to like fix that right now. Or like, it's kind of a guilty feeling that I just costed a game for 2 other people. So how many? 400 done. Wait, excuse me. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you. So next thing, I'm gonna practice my spray, right? Spray thing, you just go here, you just frag this boss out of the arena. And once you're done, you spawn these kind of bots. Not to spawn this, you just go tap this and you just Kepler and Helmet, you make sure it's on blue. These guys, right, they don't like to die. They're literal undertakers of CSGO. Just gonna reduce the volume, it's kind of low. Still, yeah, this would do. So the thing is, like, these guys are like undertakers of CSGO, right? So they are not gonna die like hitting one shot at the head. So why I practice this? Because like, if you see, like, I'm more of a numbers and probability kind of guy. So the thing is like, debug accuracy show 2, I think. So you see a circle, right? It means if you shoot someone at that range, you're gonna hit somewhere inside this. So if I'm gonna shoot him, right? You see this area, like something, there's no hitbox here, so I can just shoot here and he's gonna survive, and that's only like 40% of his head inside that. That's a problem of headshot. If I like, let me try this. 1 2 3 4 5 6, even further. Okay, 1 2 3. This first shot missed, right? So there's a chance that I could miss him, and that's gonna cost me a round, right? So that's why, like, you see Scream and all, he's gonna tap, no issues. But if you like can bust a little bit, you're gonna be a little bit faster in mid-range combat. Like, I'm not talking about this kind of combat. This you can like literally spray or do something, burst. It works on every range, right? If you go very long range, like, that's where you're gonna see like tapping comes in. People tap in mid-range. That's not. You can just bust. You can just finish them off. At least you can just make sure you get a shot on his body. So that what happens is like, if he's like gonna do AD on you. Okay, which side is long range? Okay, that side. So he's gonna do an AD on you, and you don't hit him on the body. He's gonna keep doing that, and he's gonna be a harder target to hit compared to like, a target which just gets shot on body and he's slow. He's like tagged, right? Tagged, I mean, like, he's aim punched. So yeah, his speed resets, and he's like damn slow, and it's so annoying for him, right? So just make sure you bust a little bit, okay, and also make sure you try to like hit them in one place. Like, I'm going for the head because I'm working on the accuracy. But in game scenario, the warm up should always be like head to chest, head to chest, head to chest. In some occasions, if you're good at understanding the game, you can like have a profile about their opponents. Some days I like to crouch a lot. Some days I won't even crouch. Some days I'll be so present that I would adapt. Like I'll jiggle my shoulder, then I'll crouch pick. Those kind of weird shenanigans I will do when I'm confident. Those kind of things. So you can adjust your crosshair. Like start here, go to the hips. 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 Those kind of things. So if you like do these kind of things like consistently, uh, you'll get good at like busting shots. Once you get the burst, like most burst fires. Oh my god, mine gets fucked up now. Burst fires, right? So what happened is like if you keep it's more of a pull down, right? It doesn't matter you have a M4 or okay, let's just take this. Go deliver there. Did I deliver? Yeah. Take this there and Khalil take it there. And also I need oh shit, I bought the M4 with me. So if I go here, I'll take the FAMAS and I'll just go there. Okay, I have all the rifles you need to master. M4 is optional, but still, the thing you need to understand is like first AK straight pull down, literally. Okay, straight pull down. Any range, just literally a straight pull down. Okay. So my aim is rusty. I'm not teaching anything. I'm just practicing with the flow. So I just debug this. Let it go. Okay, so it's straight pull down, right? So if I go to M4 something like that, it's also a straight pull down, but the only variation is like you pull faster with a AK. This you just like pull it with a like little bit of delay. You just pull it a little slower because this is kind of accurate, right? And it resets faster. So you just make sure you pull this thing like with proper timing, and in little long range you have to pull it little bit left. That's a small left thing, right? You just pull it left, you just pull it straight down, pull it left, pull it straight, pull it left, pull it straight. You should make sure that you compensate for that small like going left thing to be little bit precise in longer range. Most engagements as a CT you have the luxury to choose what kind of engagement you want to take, then just but as a T you are forced to take long range and close range fights. Okay, so if you go with M4A1, it's almost the same, but you don't have tracers actually. The fun fact, and it's actually good for busting. You should slightly pull it down. Oh, it's time for practice. It's 8. So you have to pull it down even less, I believe, because it's more like pull it down, go a little bit right, left. That's it. You don't have bullets to shoot anymore. It's 25 bullets. And if you go with Galil, right, it's more like pulling to the wait. It's pulling to the right. Yeah, it's pulling to the right. Down and pulling to the right. That's what you do. You just make sure you don't overdo. Some people like it's going right. I'm gonna pull it even right. I mean, it's going to the left. I'm gonna pull it to the right even harder. Just don't be that guy, guys. Please. FAMAS, it's down left, just like M4. Most okay. I'll give it this. T side weapon is down right. Okay, down right. Even a AK it comes down like 10 builds down, and then it goes to the right, left, and comes back to the. It goes deep right or something. If you take M4, it comes to the left. I mean, little bit down left, like for 7 bullets. Then it goes middle. Then it goes to the right. That's the it goes like little bit to the right, and then it goes full left, then it comes to the middle. But what people do is they just go a little bit right, go left, and then they go right. So you have to bring it to the middle actually. So yeah, and Galil is like down right. Okay, most T side weapons are down right, and most CT side weapons are down left. Okay, uh, except the Krieg. Krieg is down left, and fun fact actually, I AUG is same pattern as AK-47, I believe. Show impacts too. So if we do, what's the wall? This one, okay. See this, okay, I need a, okay. So if I close this, right? So I go back to this one, okay. And I drop that, I drop this here, and I take this, and I start spraying. Okay, it's like, it will be the miniature version of the exact spray. You see, it goes like this. Same thing happens to the AK. The only thing is this is smaller. Yeah. I think I'll be ending the stream, guys. I feel good. It's all about consistency. I should be more consistent. Let me practice. Instead of overtraining, I'm just gonna stop now. And thanks for streaming in. Thank you for the likes and thank you for the views. Uh, I'm just undergoing some personality changes that I feel I'm kind of toxic, and like I'm not being a good role model for people. Not role model, but I'm not a person who's good. I'm aware of that. I have to, like, that's the difference between a narcissistic guy and a guy who's trying to improve on myself. So I feel that I'm kind of toxic, and I'm kind of rude, and not family friendly. I'm just working on it. I'm not proud of it. I can say, I can just dodge it, and I can just be myself, saying that I am going to, I'm expressing the feeling I have or something. But the honest thing is that, uh, what up? Yo, hey, sorry, Kadra. The thing is like, I have nephews now, right? I don't want my nephews to be screaming out curses. Even Leo would have the same thing. Leo, unakonda. I mean, like, I'm not telling you to change it. I'm just telling you that you won't be screaming out curse words in front of childrens, right? So I have like three nephews now. I'm gifted with a twin recently. I mean, like, nephews. So I don't want to be a bad example to them. I want to show them that I can control my feelings, and I can control my emotions, and I can push on and still be a good guy. So I'm working on it. I've started. I'm gonna start. I started working on fixing my sleep cycle, and I'm gonna make sure I am like mentally strong. I'm gonna work on my physique as well. So thanks for streaming in. Thanks, Leo. Actually, personally, thank you. ம். மூக்கு மேல ஒரு பஞ்சாயத்து கிணறு மாதிரி இருக்குல்ல, இதனால தான் பிரச்சனை. ஏய் தேங்க்ஸ் லியோ, டிஸ்கவுண்ட் வர முடிஞ்சா வா, நான் ஸ்ட்ரீம் என் பண்ண போறேன்டா. பாய். இல்லை, நான் கொஞ்சம் எய்மில் டுட்டோரியல் மாதிரி ஒன்று பண்ணேன், நீ மிஸ் பண்ணிட்டேன். பாய்டா, வா டிஸ்கவுண்ட் வா. முடி பாடுறா, ஏறிட்டே போகுதுடா. பாய் 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 பாய்.